I don't think being ghosted is ever going to be a desirable thing, but let me still tell you why I can be grateful instead of offended when it happens. I am moving into a space where, like, I have no interest in being in the convincing business. I am going to be myself. I'm going to show up as her. And what's going to happen is you're either going to love it or you're not. But I don't believe in this whole, oh, he fumbled me, you be crazy to fumble me. Listen, I'm a human. I'm not a football. And fumbles are accidents. Most of these people are letting me go on purpose. So I don't want to be working to convince them that it was a mistake. The mistake is actually staying and working to convince them when I can just move on with my life and know that there's somebody who isn't gonna drop me. Like, hello.
Let's talk ghosting. A man can ghost you for a variety of different reasons, and to be quite honest, if he has not shared what those reasons are of not wanting to date you anymore, then it has really nothing to do with you. And while ghosting can be hurtful, it can be painful, to be honest, you got to be happy that the trash took itself out. Now, there are some instances where a man will ghost you simply because he wants to have that door remain possibly open so he can come back. When men leave and then they come back, do not take that as a compliment. Do not take that as, oh, he learned his lesson and he's coming back to me now, a changed man. Now, while there are some few minor instances where that happens, 9 times out of 10, you are the minority, not the majority. Ghosting is also the reason why I tell women to make sure that men you are dating, that they are investing in you in the 3 ways. I have a video on that and I will link it. Because when a man makes a true, pure investment, it is way harder for him to ghost because he's made this investment. He does not want to lose his investment. Then and only then is it more likely for you to get a pure, genuine, true reasoning on why you two are not going to work out. And that you can only be appreciative of. Moral of the story here is when a man goes ghost on you, just leave him for dead. Do not let ghosts come back into your life because 9 times out of 10, they're going to ghost you again. So just leave him where he is, block him, and let the dead remain dead.
Here's what to do when he finally decides. After ghosting you, he finally decides to text you back. Okay. He decides to text you, you know what I mean? You ain't heard from him in weeks. Days, weeks, maybe even months, right? He finally decides to text you. Okay. Here are some simple steps on what to do. And this can be for and apply to both men and women, both really, right? Listen up. Number 1, understand that you really ain't got to say nothing at all. Person that texts you back after ghosting you for days, weeks, months even, you don't have to say anything at all. That person made their decision. He made his decision to ghost you and not keep in contact with you and not stay in consistent communication with you for whatever reason, whether he chose to talk to somebody else, whether he, whatever reason it is, he chose it and you're not gonna be mad about it. You're just gonna accept it and move on. Number 2, if you do want to say something, because let's be for real, a lot of people, when they get ghosted, they feel some type of way. All right. Listen, you say something, you ain't got to say much at all. Just say, hey, that's it. Keep it short, sweet, simple. Don't come off as desperate. And number 3, by you giving short responses and replies, he's going to wonder what's wrong. And you can simply reply and say, nothing's wrong. I just don't find inconsistent people attractive. It's simple. Like and share for part 2.
So if a guy ghosted you and you're wondering what you're thinking, maybe you're in your head, maybe you're thinking you coulda, shoulda, woulda done something different, girl, this is what he was thinking and this is where his head was at when he did it. And here's the thing, I've been in the dating game for a hot minute, former bad boy turned personal development coach who did the work, and I've done tons of therapy and personal development, so I know the mindset of a man, you feel me? So here's the thing, you gotta break it down like this. A man has a choice. We know ghosting's disrespectful. We know ghosting is shameful. We know ghosting is the easy way out, but we did it anyway. You got to understand that when a man has the choice between immature action and a mature action, that says everything about him and nothing about you. Because a man who's willing to do that is just clearly and utterly just focusing on himself in the most selfish manner ever. He knows you're a human being. He knows you have feelings. He knows that you have people that you lean on. He knows your time is valuable, yet he chooses to do the easy route, keep you confused for his own well-being and himself. That shows all the immaturity of him. Because guess what? He could have done it different. He could have sat you down and said, hey, listen, I don't think this is going to work out for whatever reason. And I just want you to know that so you know the next steps forward, because I don't want to waste your time and all that. But he didn't. And again, that's something he normalizes for himself. And a man who does ghost is not even in a mature mindset to even settle down to begin with. So he would have just wasted your time. But this is where I check you. If you are so wrapped up on what you could have done, what you should have did, what you did, what you didn't, you are putting all your self-worth in this man and his action. You are not seeing this as something that is a quality that you don't even like. This man did a shameful, disrespectful action. And why would you respect that as a partner, let alone as the father of your children? So see this as something that showed you his true colors of who he was, because he had a choice and he chose this. And know that now you are one step further of not wasting your time and finding someone who is for you. And if you are still wrapped up on wanting this man, I need you to have a hard conversation with yourself of, why am I trying to receive love from this other person who doesn't want me? Is this really about him, or is this some unhealed wound within myself that feels like I deserve this negativity? And if that is the case, we got some work to do. And link in the bio if you need help in terms of your healing, growth, and personal wellness.
To be honest, sometimes folks ghost y'all not because they lack emotional maturity, intelligence, or that they childish. Sometimes people ghost y'all as an act of self-preservation because y'all be insufferable. People will communicate their needs, their boundaries to y'all clear as day. Be clear about their expectations, and y'all will continue to disrespect or mishandle them. So sometimes people are going to create some space and some distance from what might feel like manipulative and hurtful or triggering behavior. Yes, I know ghosting can be seen as a form of avoidance. People who tend to ghost might be emotionally unavailable. Sometimes they're avoidant or maybe even dismissive. But in some cases, ghosting is less about avoiding emotional confrontation and more about safeguarding oneself from ongoing harm. And harm here can look like minimizing, dismissing, ignoring what it is they're sharing with you. While ghosting is often viewed as this negative or childish thing, it's important that y'all start to understand the nuances and the context that motivates the behavior.
Never trust a man that does this. I don't care how much he says he likes you. I don't care how much you two get along. The moment he does this, it's done, because this is the most disrespectful thing. Never trust a guy that just disappears with no explanation, that just ghosts you. And I'm about to tell you why, because the reason goes a lot deeper than you think. The guy that goes ghost doesn't respect you, because I don't care how difficult life gets. I don't care how uninterested in you he is. It is human decency to at least let someone know what's going on. But here is the mistake most women make, and you're probably also making this mistake, so listen closely. And the mistake is you are too forgiving. He ghosts you, comes back, says a few nice things, and you're okay with it. No, he ghosted you and came back not because he misses you. He ghosted you and came back because the woman he really wanted did not want him back. And listen, I don't care what anybody says. Ghosting is a manipulation technique. As a matter of fact, there are 5 manipulation techniques that men use, and he's probably even using one on you right now, and you don't even realize it.
Ladies, if a guy ghosts you, do this. Move on. Don't give a Don't chase him. Don't look for closure. Don't ask him why. Don't watch his social medias. Move on. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because you're more than that. You're better than that. And a lot of you women don't understand your true value. And I'm here to tell you and let you know and remind you of that. If he felt like you wasn't good enough, that's his loss. But the next man will show you love. If you move with a kind heart, if you understand and take due diligence and vet the right people. Don't go for the same patterns that he has you. You're going to end up in the same situation. Try something different. Try something new. love yourself, work on yourself, that inner healing, right? Because you have to understand something. Sometimes it's not just you. Maybe you're just not his type. Maybe he wasn't ready for you for what you brought to the table. Your greatness, your amazingness. Remember that, for sure.
Did you know that being ghosted is a clear indication that you're a good person? It actually means that. And it ain't because the Lord seen that they was bad and came and blocked them out your life. These people actually realize this themselves. See, because we all caused pain in relationships or felt pain from relationships at some point in time. And we all handle this different. Some people cry it away, some people sleep it away, but most people bottle that pain up until it makes them spiteful and revengeful. And if they cannot go take that pain out on the person or the people that caused them the pain, they gonna take it out on somebody that reminds them just of that person. So what ends up happening is they only fuck with people that they not gonna love, they not gonna grow no attachments to. So when it's time to start playing games, get hurtful, get ignorant, oh, they gonna play better. Oh, I'm gonna be better than you. Oh, it's time to, finesse. It's time to play games. Oh, I'm gonna show you who, because she hate all men. She can't stand them, but she still got sexual desires. And he don't trust no women. He don't believe none of them. He think they all, but he still got sexual desires. Then they meet you. You for real different. You for real honest. Your communication skills is top tier. Like, you remind them of everything they once was or wish they could have out of somebody. And they just do not want to be that person that makes you feel the same pain that somebody else made them feel. So they have to ghost you. And they can't tell you why, because they don't have no real reason. So if they do give you a reason, it's going to sound something like, oh, I don't want to be the one to distract you. Oh, your life is moving way too fast. I can't keep up. You can find somebody better. Don't feel bad. You're not a problem. You're actually just a good person.
Men ghost you in the talking phase for one reason and one reason only. They don't ghost you because they're not attracted to you anymore, because they don't like you anymore, because they're too busy at work or don't have money. Hear me once and for all. No man is ever too busy to see a woman he wants to see. There's no exceptions to this rule. So listen, there's only one reason men ghost you in the talking phase. And it's because there is another woman that has walked into his life, and now she is number one on his list. Now, I'm not saying I agree with this. I don't think this is right. I don't think anyone should ever ghost someone that they've been talking to for a while. But unfortunately, this is the reality. Men ghost women in the talking phase because another woman has walked into the picture that they now rate higher in their hierarchy of the women in their life. It could be someone they used to date. It could be someone they've always liked. It could be someone he's always had his eye on. It could be someone brand new. It doesn't matter. What's happened is he's placed them first on the list now. So if he ghosts you, or he's suddenly very dry in the talking phase, and you guys have already hung out, most of the time it's because he's struggling to commit to you because there is another woman in the picture he likes a lot more.
Some men ghost women so they can use that excuse to get back into your life. And the lazier the excuse that you accept, the more likely he is to ghost you again. If that man tells you, I got really busy from work, we all get busy at work. He could have dropped you a text. He could have called you. That man fell off the face of the earth. No call, no text, no letter, no email, no nothing. He meant to do that so that when he wants to come crawling back, when the ladies out there don't give him the love he thinks he deserves, he wants to be able to say, let me explain. And because you want closure so bad, you'll let that man back in to break your heart yet again. He needs to know that there are some women that you only have one shot with, and you're that kind of woman. I also feel like some men do this to test your self-esteem and to test your level of desperation. Do you want him or a man so bad you'll let somebody ignore you for months on end? Even if he comes back, it's not going to be better because he knows he could do it again and a simple excuse will do with you. If he ghosts you, it doesn't matter how good his excuse is or his reasoning is. He's not an adult and he doesn't know how to communicate. That's going to be a problem later on. So it's already a problem now. He probably ghosted you so he can entertain a specific woman, or he wants to check out a bunch of different women. But either way, he didn't make you a number one priority, and for you, that should be enough.
3 of the most embarrassing reasons why girls get ghosted. Now, this is going to hurt a lot of y'all's feelings, so just be ready. But don't try to skip this video because I'm actually going to help y'all out. This is why I ghosted a lot of girls. This is why I don't really ghost girls like that because I don't talk to too many. You know what I'm saying? But this is why, you know what I'm saying, a lot of guys ghost girls. I'm not going to lie. The first one, it easily has to do with you trying to play the hard to get within the talking stage. Ladies, a lot of y'all, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm trying to help y'all out. Don't hurt the messenger. Your pride is too high. Your pride is way too high. And it's not even good to have pride in the first place. But you really need to think, okay, now if you're chasing low value men, that's one of those things where you can't think about it. You know what I'm saying? Your pride, I don't say pride, but your standards can be high when you're chasing low value men, or when you're getting low value men, or where you're getting with low value men. If bro is picking you up in his car all the time and he's just trying to, or you're picking him up, or you're just hanging out at the mall and he's just trying to lust, yeah, that's a low value man. You get what I'm saying? It's okay to have standards in, but when this dude had his life together, he has his mental straight mentality, as in, why are you trying to play hard to get? You're acting like this isn't the man of your dreams. The second one is easily just because you're stalking our account too much. And ladies, you may be like, well, how does he know if I'm stalking him or not? Bro, when you're in his IG direct, it's so obvious. If a guy is in your IG direct, you're going to know he's stalking you. And I told you how to get there. Press the share, then go to Instagram direct. It's so simple. Or you can go to it on the app, but it takes like 1 hour and 30 minutes. If you think I'm just trying to get shares, go to it on the app. But that's just the fastest way to get to it. The third thing is because you have no bag to you. And I'm not going to lie, a lot of girls lack knowledge that literally, ladies, you don't have to work at a fast food restaurant. You don't have to go to corporate. You don't have to go work at a retail store to get your money up.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you a secret. I'm going to tell you how to stay in your feminine energy when someone ghosts you, when someone pulls away, when someone has been giving you all of this attention and all of a sudden they are gone. You have to let them, okay? You have to move through your shit on your own, and you have to let them. You have to let them. You have to let them. No long paragraphs, no sob stories, no wondering if he's all right. Maybe his dog died. Maybe his family member died. Maybe he died. No one died. You have to let him. And confront your stuff. Because the fact is, all of these situationships and relationships that we get into, they serve us on some level. They serve as divine mirrors to our stuff. Okay? And how are you ever going to deal with your stuff and confront your stuff if you are chasing unavailable people for validation, for emotional highs? Because that's all it is. You're just like the way his words feel, or the way that he validates you, or the way, you know, the butterflies, whatever. You're chasing butterflies. What's that saying? Stop chasing butterflies. Create a beautiful garden and they will come. Right?
I think it's kind of amazing that as we get older, we kind of just know when someone's ghosting us. Like, remember when you were younger and you had no clue that this man was ghosting you, and you would like hyperventilate and you're like, why isn't he texting me back? And now you're just like, oh damn, another one bites the dust. It's so funny because women do it to men and men do it to women. But as we spend more time in the dating game, we just see the patterns and we just know. Like, oh, he got sick and he canceled the date. Oh, you're never going on that date. Oh, the communication is spotty. Babe, this is spotty. This is not gonna work. Oh, you texted me a week later. You're bored. You don't really like me. Work got really busy. Girl, just focus on yourself. He's trying to ghost you. He doesn't like you. Move on. People say things like young people, they just move on so quickly. No, it's because young people see the patterns of when someone's not interested in them. Like, I know that he doesn't like me. He knows that I don't like him. So we're gonna move on. We're not like sticking around because we have to, because we're delusional. Whereas I feel like maybe back in the day, like if he spun the block a week later to reschedule a date that he's already canceled 3 times, a woman would be like, I cannot wait. Not actually thinking about the fact that he probably just spun the block because his roster's not responding to him and he's bored. Not because he likes you. But we're smarter now. That's what I think, at least. What do you think? I actually think we're smarter. I think we're smarter.
You need to get into ghosting men for fun. Hear me out. If you are raising the standards in your dating life, if you are creating this new portal of what your dating life look like, and just literally just leveling up, then you need to ghost men for fun. If you create this ideal man in your head, like the man that I choose to be with or date, this is how he look. He's a provider. He take me out. He court me. He treat me well. You know, you create all of the standards for what that man look like in your head. If you come across a man and he's not doing those things, you need to just cut him off. Let's just say you've been talking to a guy for a week, and that's giving grace. And he's calling, he's texting, but he's not being progressive. He's not making any plans, or, hey, can I take you out? Hey, let's do this. What are you still sticking around for? That is not going to be somebody that is going to live up to what you really see or desire in your head. Cut them off. You have no attachments to that man. You have no emotional connections to that man. And you don't even know the man. So just cut them off right there. And that is going to give you so much confidence, because you're going to look at yourself and be like, damn, girl, you stood on business. You confident. I like that about you. And you make space for what's really for you. The more you hold on to baggage and to weight that you know do not serve you, is not what you desire, you're going to welcome more of that into your life. And once that man see, oh, I could just keep talking to her, I could keep texting her, I don't have to show up and do anything, I don't have to plan dates, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to put you in the pile that, oh, I don't got to plan dates with her, I can still talk, shoo-shoo with her, kiki with her, and she requires nothing more. So you're going to be in that pile. While the girl that requires more, she's going on those dates. She's going on the trips. And you can't get mad. You can't be like, you taking her out, but you ain't taking me out yet, because that bitch require that. He could just call your phone and get access whenever the fuck you want. Ghost men for fun. Period.
This is why she ghosted you.
So earlier this year, I ended a relationship and cut off an engagement from a great man. He was a good man. He loved God. He was a praying man. He loved and adored me. He was there for me. He was handsome. He was well educated. He didn't have any kids. He checked all the boxes. But there was still something missing. And I just knew that I could not go through with this marriage. There was just something that did not connect.
A trauma bond. She was missing a trauma bond. A trauma bond is when you have these extreme highs and lows with somebody and the emotions are so intense, it bonds you to them. When certain women have been through too much, they cannot deal with something that's easy and overtly positive. It's too easy, it seems too good, and it's missing the high intensity emotional roller coaster that they're used to. And that's why she ghosted you.
So if you have ever asked yourself the question, why does this narcissistic individual in my life often go completely silent on me or even ghost me? I have found that they do this for one of 4 reasons. The first reason is to control you. These individuals are built on control. Okay, this is why they come into your life and they love bomb you, and they get you accustomed to them, you know, being consistent initially, calling you, texting you, and telling you all of these sweet things, and they abruptly strip it away. They do that to control you. They want your happiness to be tied to their presence. Secondly, they also do it to manipulate you. If you all are having a disagreement about something that they are clearly projecting onto you, okay, because often when you catch them up and you catch them doing something that they shouldn't be doing, they will project that onto you, and they will try to convince you that it's actually you. They will act completely offended about something that they're actually doing to you, and they will pull back, or they will go silent for days at a time to manipulate you into believing this false story, this false narrative that they have created in their head. They also do this to mentally abuse you. Understand that these demonic beings have come to steal and destroy. Everything that you build, every piece of mind that you have, they come to intentionally destroy it. They also do this to discard you for a new supply. And that eventually happens regardless. It doesn't matter, the narcissist, eventually they're going to discard you. You can do whatever they say, you can jump when they tell you to jump, but eventually they will discard you for a new supply, because truthfully they already have the supply there. They're constantly working on a new supply because they're afraid of being left. And this is the thing that you have to understand, that they intentionally don't give you closure because they want to leave that door cracked just in case they decide to come back. And they've not only done this to you, they've done this to every single person that comes into their lives. Everybody's door is cracked. They give no come to Jesus last conversation, okay? They're not giving you that closure for a reason. They are doing this silent treatment and these ghosting tactics for a reason. Your best bet is to give yourself your own closure and move on.
It's open.
I don't go out on dates with guys who don't open the door for me.
Really?
Really.
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh, man.